everyone, in this video I wanted to show you how I make stickers, and I'm actually kind of new to making stickers, but I wanted to show the way that I found that's really easy to make them. And basically all you need is sticker paper and a color printer and scissors, and I'm also going to show how you can make these packs. So one of the important things that you need is the paper, and my paper that I use is white printable vinyl, but the vinyl makes it so that the sticker doesn't tear. And I actually have been working on opening a shop where I sell like stickers and prints and stuff like that, and it is up right now. You could go and buy things now if you wanted, but I haven't put a whole bunch of stuff on there yet. But if you do want to check it out, the link is in the description. These stickers are in it. The ones I'm going to be making in this video will be in it. Eventually I'll have enamel pins, and I also have just like one print in there right now. Well, a few, like 8 of the same print. But if you want to go see my shop, the link is in the description. If you want to make a more cheaper kind of sticker, then you can use label paper, which is basically, it feels the exact same as printer paper, but it's just sticky on one side. So you can buy this, or if you want slightly nicer, more durable stickers, you can use printable vinyl. And it makes really nice stickers, and they stay stuck, and you can peel them off easily, and they don't really leave behind anything because they're not paper. I use the Cricut printable vinyl. It comes with 10 pages, and I actually got this off of Amazon, but you can also get it from Cricut's website. But I was worried that this paper, I have a really basic printer, and I was worried that the paper that the ink wouldn't really go well on the vinyl paper, but it actually printed really nicely. They're very sturdy. The only thing is if you take like a sharp object and scratch them, the color will come off. But I think if you take a sharp object on a lot of things and scratch them, it'll ruin them, so it's kind of common for a lot of things. So now I'm going to show you my process for making these from start to finish. So the first thing that I do when I make stickers, obviously you have to actually have a design for the sticker. So I'm just going to be showing you a little time lapse of me making the designs for my stickers, and the program I use is Painterly Sci 2 because that's just where I make all my drawings. It's not a free program. I bought it a really long time ago, and they recently came out with a second version, so I use the second one. But you can use any program you want, any painting program, it doesn't matter. You can use anything. There's a lot of free ones out there like Fire Alpaca, Medibang, if that's how you say it. Even GIMP, but people have been saying GIMP's not very good, but it just depends if it works for you, I guess. Krita, there's a lot of free programs you can use. I use Painterly Sci, you can use Photoshop, of course. What you want to do is draw something that has kind of like a clear outline, or just kind of keep in mind that it's going to be a sticker. Make sure you make it big enough so that you can print it at whatever size you want. I know stickers are fairly small. Just make sure you don't draw it too small. I like to make a big canvas. I always like to draw them oversized than what I actually need. That way it just gives you more options. So I think my canvas is like an A3 size, but a little bit shorter. And I tried to make them like almost fill the canvas, the 3 of them together. I decided to do turtles eating snacks because I couldn't decide what to do. And I wanted to do a turtle, and then I remembered like somehow seeing a turtle eating lettuce somewhere. So I decided to make one eating lettuce, one eating a strawberry, and one eating a grape. And they're all different colors. And that's going to be the little set of 3 stickers I'm going to use for this tutorial. And something else you're going to want to design if you plan on making it a sticker pack is the actual header for the stickers, the little part on the top here. And what I like to do, I'm going to keep it the same as my previous pack with the backpack animals. And I'm just going to change the colors, and I might change the font, I'm not sure, and I like to put my username on the back. The size for my headers, or my little banners, or whatever you want to call them, is 2 by 3 inches because the bags that I use are actually 3 inches wide. And I like to make the color of them fairly light so that I don't waste too much ink printing them off. You could also handwrite these or use some kind of scrapbook paper or something like that, and you also will need a stapler eventually. And I like to arrange them on a page. I'm fitting as many as I can to conserve the space of the paper, to like use up as much paper as I can. Now this is a really important part. After you make your stickers, you're going to want to make sure they're the size you want them to be. And you can use whatever program you want. I used Photoshop just because I have it and it's there and I know how to use it, but my stickers are all approximately 2 inches, just a little bit bigger than 2 inches. So you can make your sticker the size you want, and if you want to do a little test print to see what it'll look like in real life, because sometimes it's hard to visualize it until you actually see it, you can always put your canvas to 100% and then it'll show you on your screen the real life size. But if you want to do a little test print just to see on paper how big it's going to be, you can do that. You can also decrease the opacity like all the way to like 5% or something so that you don't print it in full color just to see the size. And once you're happy with the size, you want to arrange them onto whatever size paper your sticker paper is, which is probably 8.5 by 11. Make sure it's 8.5 by 11 CMYK colors, because that's what printers use. They use CMYK, so make sure you use that as your color mode instead of RGB. Make sure, 8.5 by 11 and make it 300 dpi. Those are the settings I use for my stickers. And you want to arrange them as close together as you can and fit as many on the paper as you can. So you might have to turn some upside down. You kind of want to nest them all together with as little white space as possible. And you want to make sure you give yourself enough room to actually cut the stickers out and leave a white border, if that's what you want to do. So for my bunny sticker sheet, just as an example, I ended up putting a little white outline around the bunny stickers as I was arranging them, just so I could keep in mind that I need room to cut each sticker. And I think that's a really easy way to kind of keep track of the white space between your stickers. I didn't do that this time just because I wanted to eyeball it more. And I ended up fitting 23. I tried arranging them all different ways, and I ended up fitting 23 on all of them. So I decided to just stick with whichever one I think would be easier to cut out. And I don't want to make a whole bunch of these stickers because I don't have a lot of sticker paper left, so I wanted to put all of them on the same page. But if you're going to be making a lot of stickers, then like I did previously with my backpack animals, I did a whole page of the birds, a whole page of the bunnies, and a whole page of the dogs. But for the turtles, I'm just putting them all on the same page and trying to fit them with like an even number. So it's like 8, 8, and 7. I wish it was 8, 8, and 8, but I couldn't get it to work out that way. Before you print anything on the sticker paper, make sure you do a test print in color just of 3 of your stickers. You can make them really, really small on the corner of the page just to see what the colors are going to look like. And with the Cricut vinyl sticker paper, whatever's on your screen, it actually prints it a lot more vibrant, but you still want to make sure when you do the test print that it looks okay, because then once you print it on the sticker paper, it'll look even better. Once I print out the stickers, then I take a pair of scissors and I start cutting them out. And just please be careful with your hand. After I cut out a lot of stickers, my hand starts to hurt really, really badly. So make sure you take breaks when you're cutting them out or get someone to help you. You can actually get a machine that will cut out the stickers for you, but I don't have one of those. They're expensive, and I'd rather just do it by hand because it's just a lot cheaper. And then also you want to print out your banners. You might want to do a little test print of one of these too, just to make sure the colors look good. And you can just use regular printer paper for these, or like a slight step above printer paper. Then once the banners are printed out, I like to use a paper cutter to cut them. It just makes it go by quickly and it makes the lines nice and straight. You can use scissors if you don't have a paper cutter, just be careful to make the lines nice and straight, or you can use a ruler and an X-Acto knife. For assembling the packs, I use these bags, and they're 3 inches and they're a little deeper than I need them to be, but I can always use these for other things, and I like to cut the Ziploc part off to the size I need. And then another added bonus you can do is you can put a little white piece of paper behind the stickers. This can be cardstock, printer paper, just something to make them kind of pop. And then you take the header part, you fold it in half, you put it on top of the bag, and then you put 2 staples in it, wherever you want the staples to be. And then it's a nice little sticker pack. You could also get fancy and use some scrapbook paper as a little backing card to make them stand out. You can really have fun with this and package them however you want, and it's a lot of fun. Another tip I have about these is the thing about putting them into packs like this is you can't see what's in here. So I like to have one that's kind of laid out like this so people can see what's inside the pack if you're going to be selling them like at a table or something. So I would have these ones are the ones that people actually buy, but then I have this to kind of display them. Or you could just have the stickers actually out of the package, or you don't have to do it like this. But all I did was I made the bag a little bigger and I stuck them to the piece of paper instead of letting them float around. That's just something I did once that I thought you might find helpful. Like I said at the beginning, I currently have a shop open right now where I sell stickers and prints, and I'm going to be selling enamel pins eventually and just other stuff. So if you want to check it out and follow it, maybe the link is in the description. These turtle stickers will also be in my shop, so if you want to buy any of those, feel free. So I hope you enjoyed seeing how I make my stickers, and I will see you in my next video.